4 rooms. This is a rather modest motion picture, although we have the credits Quentin Tarantino as director and writer. Granted, it's just a segment. We have 4 different stories. It is an unusual, maybe I should say bizarre, puzzle construction. There is a common thread. Tim Roth, rather outre and helpless. I was tempted to say bellboy, but he's much more than that in this out of the world place. His manager, his clerk, his participant in termino in perverse intimacies called in by a freak to assist, take part in some games he tries to play with his tied up wife, who then pretends Ted, that's the name of the bellboy, aka Tim Roth. But again, although we have Tarantino for the segment, for one segment at least, Tim Roth for all, and Bruce Willis for The Man from Hollywood. Not even that part is anywhere near either or neither. No, either, the way I said it. Reservoir Dogs or Pulp Fiction. Alas, well, that part is more interesting to some degree, but overall it's not just because I say so. You can disregard that, but critics have agreed that this is modest. It's on average rated at something like 54, I think, out of 100. So some kinky stuff. There's thing with a woman who's tied up, and then she says, Ted has a huge penis, schlong, dicky, bicky. She's then using some 40 names, synonyms for penis. And then in the Tarantino, Bruce Willis, and omnipresent Tim Roth segment, we have a replica of something that happened in a film in the past with Steve McQueen, a bet over the pinky. So one character claims he can light the lighter 10 times out of 10. If he wins, if he does that, he wins, and he has Ford Coupe 1964, something, a very lovely car, which belongs to the Tarantino character. Now, if Tarantino wins, that is once in 10, just 1 in 10 times the lighter doesn't work. Then they cut off the pinky of the other guy. So they wanted to do it, paying him for $1,000 for a second of work, as they put it. And termina. They also use another argument. Okay, Don't, Termina, don't worry, man. We're gonna go to the emergency and they will cut it, they will sew it back on. So there's no problem there. But rather strange premise for the whole film, really, which also has a segment wherein a woman is virgin in a group of witches, and Ted is supposed to do something about that to change the status. And then we also have Antonio Banderas, his wife, and a couple of children in the last bizarre segment. Not in the order it is presented, but the way I placed it. There's a corpse in the room in that one. Unusual, but not very satisfying.